strength conditioning originated in sport often from football. Like that's kind of where strength conditioning evolved from. So a lot of these hockey strength conditioning coaches default to bench, squat, clean, and you train them like football players, right? On that note, I train a bunch of guys a bunch of alum who play in Europe. So I kind of get to see, I tell the strength coach in Hungary and Switzerland and Germany. And I mean, I think it is, the way I describe it is in the States, I think strength conditioning originated in sport often from football. Like that's kind of where strength conditioning evolved from. So a lot of these hockey strength conditioning coaches default to bench, squat, clean, and you train them like football players, right? Whereas in Europe, we probably have a strength bias, I would say. In Europe, and what I've seen is it's probably an energy system bias. They train them, a running bias. They train them like soccer players. That's where strength conditioning kind of evolved from over there is the biggest sport, which is soccer. So I think they probably over science things,
Okay.
data intake, and maybe miss a little bit on like just some culture pieces and just some foundational training principles. And over here, we probably, overtrain strength, at least for sure. And I think, overdo the weight room and miss on movement and health and some of these other things. And then there's everywhere on that spectrum. But I think it's just a different bias, and it kind of comes from your experience. And in most cases, that comes from the sport you spent the most time with.